toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cyclones will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Let's go!
Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Ward. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass incomplete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Back to pass. It's Boley. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down in bounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary just a toe tap and get 1 yard. You got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Breaks away on the left. And he'll hold it. Take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That's caught. It's Lee. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick handoff. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Mountaineers will have it first and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. At the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Boley. Fakes to grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Back to pass on second down. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cyclones. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Ward. He breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Running to Green. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, West Virginia. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Bowling. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Durham. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Quinn. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Touchdown, Cyclones! Stealing a score on special teams.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 21 over NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that. There he goes! And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Quinn. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Caught over the middle. It's Ward. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Right back to the well. Across the 45. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these...
Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Iowa State 49, West Virginia 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got the 1st down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The lone back's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying.
Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. On the run, it's Fields. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Catch in the middle, it's Gant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hard running there. Another broken tackle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Now they'll try the right side. Inside the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off-play action on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollock.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
Trying to slam in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and
he lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
First down, West Virginia.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout.
Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Got it set up on the outside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Gant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Pass interference, defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.